This week has not gone according to plan. I am somehow sick once again, which for me is very frustrating, but it has been a good test of a number of things and a good opportunity for me to get my priorities in order once again. So when I started this chapter, if you will, of some extra time off, not looking for another job, back in September, October-ish, my priorities were supposed to be, number 1, God, number 2, health, number 3, trying to make some money on my own. And so I started out with some attempts at making money, and then that third priority got shifted, got bumped to using this time to create systems that would equip me for whatever is next, and just being able to tie up some loose ends. So this week I was looking forward to tying up some loose ends, getting back to normal once again after, I was sick all of December, and then January hit, and it was, trying to get settled for the new year, and then my computer quit, and that was a whole saga. And this week was supposed to be a week of a lot of extra time before a couple really busy weeks, so I was looking forward to some free time, looking forward to accomplishing some things, getting things taken care of, being productive, getting back into normal, back into real life. And I got sick at the very beginning of the week, so it felt like the whole week was a write-off, that the whole week was my life being put on hold, which then reminded me of a quote by C.S. Lewis from 1943 in a letter that he wrote to someone, which is, "The great thing, if one can, is to stop regarding all the unpleasant things as interruptions of one's own or real life. The truth is, of course, that what one calls the interruptions are precisely one's real life, the life God is sending one day by day. What one calls one's real life is a phantom of one's own imagination." And this is a reminder that I need every day, basically, not just, reflecting on a week of being sick, feeling like, okay, my life was on hold this week, but every day. There's so many little things that I have a hard time with in terms of, I want to make the most of my time. I have a lot of things that I want to do. I want to be productive all the time. I want to be accomplishing things. I value my time, so I've always struggled with life's interruptions. I've definitely grown in that area a bit, in being a little less selfish with my time and being able to handle interruptions a little bit better. But yeah, that's a reminder I need daily, just to understand that the things that happen every day are not interruptions. They are life, and I should be embracing all of that instead of viewing every aspect of, being sick or this interruption or that interruption as putting my life on hold until that thing is past. Okay, this is an interruption that happened today. My plans are on hold. I'll have to do that tomorrow. Sacrificing my time here. Like, you're just putting living on hold. Like, you have to be able to live every day with the view of that this is life. There's nothing to put on hold. This is life. So that is a lesson that I was trying to learn this week. And in getting my priorities straight, God used this week to definitely grow me spiritually, looking into spiritual disciplines and a lot of other things that I want to incorporate into my life, because I love self-improvement and that sort of thing, but I have definitely neglected my spiritual life in that sense, compared to the other aspects of life. Now, I mean, a lot of it is connected. There's not just a hard line between like spiritual stuff and secular stuff when it comes to self-improvement, but certainly spiritual disciplines are something that I am hoping to implement and make a much bigger part of my life. So, yeah, God kind of forced me into dealing with that priority this week. So, even at the end of the week, it's still very easy for me to think like, yeah, but I really didn't do anything this week. Like it was a write-off, like all of these things that are piling up on my list that I wanted to do that are nagging me in the back of my mind. Like it still feels like I didn't do anything. Like I should have accomplished something, and I couldn't even enjoy the free time that I had because I wasn't feeling well. So yeah, that's a very big area in my life that I've always struggled with, is the need to feel like I'm accomplishing something, doing something useful with my time. But opportunities like this allow me to work on that. So I'm grateful for this past week that I lived my life, and none of it was putting things on hold. It was life as it happens. So that is the reminder that I needed this week, and just an update on how things have been going. So I do have some footage and other things that I've filmed that I've been wanting to edit and post, but that didn't happen, and that's okay, because this was my life this week, and it was very valuable despite my feelings that it was maybe a waste or a write-off or putting things on hold. It wasn't. So I'm trying to internalize that. But yeah, that was this week. And yeah, familiar lessons that I just still haven't really learned. So I will continue to work on that.